Property taxes all across the state are about to spike for a lot of us come next year as tax levies in Minnesota reach record highs.
And some of those record highs are right here in our backyards. ABC 6 News reporter Chandler Jackson has been looking into some of the data. He joins us live now from Albert Lea. And Chandler, what have you found out tonight?
Well, Robin, Maisie, as we reported yesterday, property taxes are set to increase across the state by nearly $1 billion next year based on preliminary tax levies. Now, at an individual level, for many counties, the percent increase is relatively light. But here in Freeborn County, the jump is actually quite shocking. Historically, Freeborn County has had some of the lowest property tax increases in Minnesota year over year. This year is a different story. In September, the Freeborn County Board of Commissioners approved a 15% preliminary increase, the highest in the entire state of Minnesota, according to the Department of Revenue's data released earlier this week. The county's reasoning? Increasing costs and a need to restore other funds and budgets to normal levels.
And even with a 15% levy, a significant portion of the funding is being pulled from our capital improvement plan. We must reestablish and recommit to a fully funded capital improvement plan moving forward, as the practice of using our KIT funds to buy down the levy is no longer sustainable, because our KIT bank has been heavily depleted and needs to be restored to support our future investments.
This comes as the city of Albert Lea also approved an 8% increase and the Albert Lea School District a 6.7% increase. I spoke with several businesses in and around the downtown area, none of which wanted to be on camera, but many that had major concerns with the way these increases would compound on them and impact their ability to do business. One of the major concerns was how the tax increases would affect their rents, and if customers would even be able to afford to come in. Freeborn County isn't alone at the top of the list in our area. Winona County is actually tied for the 5th highest percent increase at 12.5%, and Mower County is just behind them at 12.4%. Now, these are all preliminary levies, so they'll likely go down by the end of the year as municipalities continue to find other ways to cut costs, but across the board, it's still likely that it's going to be a pretty sharp increase for property owners. Live in Albert Lea, Chandler Jackson, ABC 6 News.
All right, Chandler, and of course, your voices can always be heard at your city council meetings.